And this is okay. Let me go back. Let me scoot back a little bit. Hi, guys. Good morning. This is Anastasia. If this is your first time on this channel, if not, hello, my dear. Thank you so much for being back, and special shout out to all my new subscribers. Thank you for taking this next step in our relationship. And welcome to the family. For today's video, I'm going to talk about making excuses. I briefly mentioned this in my previous video, how making excuses is something that I do a lot, and it's something that I'm working on stopping because I've realized that it's not helpful. So why I usually make excuses is because I try to see the best in people, right? I try to think, that's not what they meant. They didn't mean to say it that way. I don't think that they thought of I don't think they thought it that way when they said it. Or, I don't think they were thinking about it in that light. So don't be too upset, or don't be, don't think that way. That's not what they meant, stuff like that. I excuse a lot of things away. And partly, as I mentioned, I try to see the best in people. I try to see humanity, have faith in humanity, and expect everyone to do the best, or be good every time. And this brings in another point, which is expectations. If you're expecting things of people, especially when they have communicated with you, whether by actions or by words, that they're not this type of person, like, why are you expecting that of them? Expectations in general, I think, it's something that we can do without, whereby when you're expecting something, that gives you that brings you the likelihood of disappointment. If you don't expect something from people, if you just see people the way they are, take people the way they are, there's no mixed communication. Somebody can be blatantly telling you something, and in your head you're excusing it away, and then when that turns out to be something else, then you're offended. Like, I don't think you should be offended. Like, they already showed you that they're not interested in that. They're not some hard worker. They're not some get up at 6 a.m. person. They're not, I don't know, rescue cat person. Why are you expecting that of them? And when they don't meet your expectations, you're upset. And in a case whereby our loved ones, especially, they take this well, I say, courage to tell us, or try to show us well, I say, the light, whenever we try to excuse things away, that, hey, this stuff you're expecting, it might not turn out the way it is. Like, this job that you're expecting for it to be all bed of roses, it might be harder than you are thinking, and you might snap at your loved ones, or get upset at them, like, oh, you don't understand, you don't know them as I do, or stuff like that. There's the different things people say. And you don't realize that our loved ones are risking their relationship with you, because there's a chance that the risk of that relationship souring, or you getting upset at them, but they're taking that courage because they want to see the best for you. And one thing that I've learned also is to be humble enough to take corrections, practice humility when I see that, okay, actually my loved one was right, what they said actually was what was happening. I apologize for snapping at them. I apologize for being headstrong. And I've also been learning to always take different people's perspective, because this can go another way, whereby when your loved ones are telling you something, sometimes it might be like, okay, so there are two ways. One, it could be the overbearing one, whereby they're like, oh, this is not good for you, I know what's good for you, do it this way, you must do it this way. That one is not the one I'm talking about, okay? Those ones, you should please chill. I don't like when people force your opinion on other people. Just give your perspective and just let that be it. Let them grow, let them learn by themselves. And then the other point, when your loved one is chiming in and letting you know things, is like where they've gone through a similar experience, whereby the same thing, whereby they think that this is the best for you, they believe that this is the best for you, but they're not forcing you to do it a specific way. They let you know their perspective, and then give you the free reins to fly to do whatever you want to do. They've let you know, okay, this is the way I see it, but the decision is up to you. Whatever you do, it's your decision. That's what I'm advocating for, not the overbearing where they're forcing you to do things specifically the way that they want. If you don't do it that way, then they force you into submission, or they guilt trip you, or not that one. But yeah, in general, people, stop making excuses for people. Take them the way they are. You don't have to see people in the worst light. You don't have to see people in the best light. Just see people as people. People make mistakes. We're all humans. If you're expecting me to be perfect 100% of the time, you're not giving me grace. I'm human. I'm not perfect. So give people grace. Take people the way they are, and don't snap at your loved ones. I'm going to insert a clip.
And I'm lucky too, because Dean, well, aren't you glad that it happened with someone who's good and really loves me?
But he's married.
You don't understand the situation.
Is he still married?
Yes, but...
Then I understand the situation.
It's not working out between them. They're not happy.
Oh, Rory.
Well, he tried the best he could, but it didn't work. It's over.
He told you that?
Yes.
He told you he's leaving her?
Well...
He told you he's moving out. They're getting divorced. He's got a lawyer. They've divided up the Monster Truck season tickets.
We didn't get around to discussing everything.
You didn't get around to discussing everything?
It was a crazy night.
You, of all people, the girl who thinks everything through, the list maker, you didn't bother to discuss those things before jumping into bed with a married guy?
He's not a married guy. He's Dean, my Dean.
He's not your Dean. He's Lindsay's Dean. You're the other woman.
I told you, it's over.
It's not over until he's out of the house with the ring off.
He took the ring off.
Oh my God, I don't believe this.
He's in love with me, not Lindsay.
Does Lindsay know that?
She's not good for him, okay? She lets him quit school and work himself to death.
No, Rory, you can't be one of those girls who blames the wife for forcing the husband to cheat.
He wasn't cheating.
He was cheating, Rory. He was cheating, and you were cheating with him. There's no other way to spin that, kid.
I'm not spinning it, and I'm not a kid. I'm 19.
You can clearly see from that video or from that clip, like, who the excuser is. I know I pointed it out, but you can see who the excuser is and see all the rational point that the mom is bringing up. Like, but yeah, guys, that's all I'm going to say for this video. Thank you so much if you stayed up to the end. Remember to like, to comment, subscribe, share it with your friends or whoever you feel is going to be helpful for. I love you so much, and I hope to see you in my next one. Thank you. And if you want the name of the video or any suggestions you have for me, if you want the name of the movie that I inserted, just let me know in the comments. I love reading your comments, and I will see you in my next one again. Bye. Take care. It is Sunday, February the 4th. So happy new month. We're back outside. And if you're one of those new subscribers, because I've had a lot of subscribers this past couple of days, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I feel so special. Oh my God, like, this is getting serious. Okay, let me focus. Hi. Okay. The sun is directly in my eyes, but I'm not seeing the video well with these glasses on. So we're just going to squint through it, or try to squint through it.